Hello students, welcome to IMS Academy. In this particular video, we are going to discuss regarding the expected cutoff marks and the ranks correspond to the marks with respect to GATE 2025 EC exam. So this particular session is going to helpful for all the students who have written GATE 2025 EC exam on 15th February. And not only that, in this particular video, we are going to discuss whatever the topics with respect to GATE exam. So with respect to EC paper, from which topics the questions have been asked and the kind of difficultiness with respect to the corresponding topic also we are going to cover in this particular session. Definitely this particular video is going to helpful for all the future GATE aspirants with respect to EC exam point of view. Okay, right. So before going to the details of this particular session, okay, I want to give some important updates for all of you. Okay, so the first one, whoever visiting our YouTube channel very first time, kindly subscribe our YouTube channel and all of you like and share this video link with all of your friends so that all those students by watching this particular video they will be getting maximum benefit from this particular session. Okay, right. So the first important update regarding our Telegram channel, IMS GATE Academy Telegram channel, the link is provided in the description of this particular video. So all these are the features. Okay, so with respect to our Telegram group, so all of you can kindly join, whoever not yet joined till now. This is free for everyone. Okay, right. And one more important update, especially for the students who are going to prepare GATE 2026 and 2027 and whoever want to get very good rank in the upcoming years in the GATE exam. So for all those students, I am recommending to enroll at our live online program. So these are the features regarding our live online program. So whoever interested, okay, they can contact to any of these two numbers. Our education advisors will discuss in detail about the program features. Okay, based on your interest, accordingly you can enroll. Okay, after going to know each and every feature with respect to our live online program that we are going to provide whoever targeting for GATE 2026 or 2027. Okay, right. And one more important update. So this is the zero fee program. So after you got to know the details regarding this live online program in detail, but if you want to check, okay, like sample wise, you people can join at zero fee program. Okay, so all these benefits you are getting. Okay, you are getting 50 plus hours of concept videos and 3 free GATE chapter test and subject test and GATE 2024 paper with solution as well. And in addition to that, you are getting one personalized guidance session. Okay, so with our mentor, you can get the proper guidance. Okay, this is one-to-one session, right? So whatever the program features here you got, and after you go through the concept videos and the tests, etc., even if you are having some doubts or clarity, if required, accordingly you can discuss in this particular My Plan session. Definitely our mentors will guide you properly. Okay, so that accordingly you can choose the proper path, okay, in order to get the success, okay, by enrolling at our live online program for GATE 2026 or 27. Okay, right. Next, one more important update. So here at our IMS GATE Academy, we are going to conduct National Scholarship Test on 23rd February. The timings are like 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. and the duration of the exam will be 30 minutes. Okay, so here you are going to get scholarship up to 40%, whoever going to enroll for GATE 2026 or 27 programs. So you can see the percentage of marks that you are getting in this particular exam and the kind of scholarship up to which percentage you are going to get the corresponding scholarship also you can see here. So all of you kindly share this important update to as many students or as many friends as you know, especially whoever going to target for GATE 2026 and 2027 program. Okay, right, fine. Now one more important update. So here at our IMS GATE Academy, so whoever enrolled at our IMS GATE Academy, many of the students have got very good ranks and they have placed in, like they got in PSU job or they have got the MTech seat in top IITs or top NITs like that. So here this is the one slide, just in order to give one glimpse. We have kept from all the branches, we have kept a few students here so that it is giving lot of motivation for the upcoming aspirants with respect to GATE exam point of view. Okay, right. So I hope all of you are eagerly waiting for the session. So now let us start. So with respect to GATE 2025 EC paper, first let us see the analysis with respect to subject wise, from which topics the questions have been asked and the kind of difficulty with respect to that question also we are going to show here. And then you are getting to know subject wise what is the difficultiness, and then we will be discussing with respect to expected cutoff mark, and then the rank corresponding the marks as well. Okay, right. So the first one is engineering maths. So in the engineering maths, from these topics the questions have been asked in GATE 2025 EC paper, and the kind of difficulty also here I mentioned. Rank of matrix is easy, determinant also easy. Okay, maximum and minima, 2 questions have been asked. Both the questions are of MSQ type. Okay, one question is of easy category, another question maximum minimum with integral function, that question is of tough category. Okay, and infinite series regarding the convergence, they have given the choices. Okay, you have to identify, okay, regarding whichever series or function is going to be convergent, etc. So this is the easy category. And second order differential equation they have given, that is also easy question. And probability also easy, expectation of random variable also easy category. Complex integration, this is the tough question. Okay, this is the MSQ question. Okay, so here overall if you observe regarding engineering maths, majority of the questions are of easy category, only 2 questions are of tough. Okay, right. So that means we can consider engineering maths as like easy to moderate overall, I mean to say. Okay, so definitely a maximum number of students might have attempted maths questions correctly, but only thing, whatever the sentence framing was given in the GATE exam regarding maths, it is like some different wording is there in some questions. Like when students are reading that sentence framing, they might have felt like new. Okay, but once if you catch what they have given, then definitely you people might have solved. Okay, right. Yeah, next one, coming to the general aptitude. So these are the topics, okay, from which the questions have been asked, and the kind of difficult level also I have mentioned here. You can observe here with respect to general aptitude, you are having easy questions, and you are having moderate questions, and you are having tough questions as well. So we can say regarding general aptitude, it is a mix of all the category of questions with respect to difficultiness, I mean to say. Easy questions, moderate and tough is there. Okay, right. Next, with respect to digital circuits, okay, so the questions came from majority gate, that is the easy question. In fact, this is the one of the gate question earlier also was there, and regarding that particular majority gate, they have asked the like simplified function, that is the easy question. Definitely I hope many of you might have attempted correctly. And another question, you are having full adder circuit and with one logic gate is there, and that overall circuit they have asked, answer you will be getting subtractor. Okay, this question is also easy category. And coming to the flip-flops, there are 2 questions are there. One question regarding frequency of the clock signal. Okay, they have given the propagation delay, setup time, hold time, etc. with respect to flip-flops, and then they are asking frequency of clock signal. Definitely you people can solve this question, but only thing, it may take some time. So that is the reason I have kept that question under moderate category. And similarly, one more circuit is there, flip-flops, mux and logic gate is given. The overall circuit output waveform they have asked. Okay, this question also you can solve it, but it will take time. Okay, but it is not tough. Okay, that's why I have kept here moderate category. And the last one, binary weighted resistor type DSC, that is an easy question only. Right. So overall, if you observe regarding digital circuit subject, whatever the 5 questions are given, definitely every student can solve, provided if they have prepared very thoroughly. Okay, right. So overall you can see here regarding digital circuit, questions are easy to moderate. Definitely all the questions can be solvable during the GATE exam time. Okay, next, coming to the network theory subject. So the questions are asked from these topics, and you can see the kind of difficulty here. So only the first question, that is like somewhat tricky. So that is the reason here I mentioned like moderate category. Definitely you can solve it, but it may take some time. Okay, but remaining 3 questions you can easily solvable. Okay, regarding Z parameters of 2-port network and parallel circuit given, that is a MSQ question. So in that particular circuit, regarding resistor current, inductor current, capacitor current, like that they have given choices. You have to choose whichever options are correct. Okay, and regarding series resonance circuit, the beauty of this question, nowhere in the question they mentioned it as a series resonant. Okay, or the resonant condition, but in the circuit, when you calculate XL value and XC value, from there you will come to know that particular circuit is at resonance. That is the hint point. Okay, once if you catch that hint point, after that you can easily calculate the based on the conditions and the given data according, you can calculate the capacitance value. So that's why I have kept this the easy question only, right? So regarding network theory subject, so we can see overall the questions are, many of the questions are easy and only one question is of moderate. Okay, next coming to the control system. So from these topics the questions have been asked, and coming to the difficultness, if you observe, 3 questions are of easy category and 1 question is moderate and 2 questions are tough. 2 questions are tough. Okay, so that means here you can see overall difficultness wise, you can see here like 3 questions are of easy category and 3 questions are moderate or tough. Okay, so like 50-50%, right? Okay, fine. Now coming to the signals and system. So here you can observe from these topics the questions have been asked and the kind of difficultness here mentioned. Here you can observe like 3 questions are of easy category, and among which 2 questions are of MSQ, and the other 2 questions, like 1 question is moderate, another question is tough category. Okay, next coming to the analog circuit. So from these topics the questions have been asked. Okay, and coming to the difficultness, you can observe 2 questions are of easy category and remaining questions are of moderate. Whatever the questions are given in an analog circuit subject, definitely you can solve it. Okay, but few questions it may take time. That is the reason I have mentioned like moderate. Okay, right. Next one, EDC. EDC. So for EDC subject, from these topics the questions have been asked, and coming to the difficultness, you can observe 3 questions are of easy category and 2 questions are of moderate. So regarding n-type dopants, that is a direct question. Okay, theoretical based question they have given, and regarding this particular question also dead easy only. Okay, and forward bias voltage of diode, that is also easy question. Okay, the other 2 questions definitely like whatever the EDC questions they have given, it is not too much tricky, or we can say dead easy. See the word EDC is there, right? First 2 letters EDC. Okay, electronic device and circuits. Okay, the first 2 letters if you do reverse, dead easy, right? So most of the like whatever the questions they have given in EDC subject, in this year it is a surprise that they have given dead easy. Okay, and here whatever the questions they have given, most of the questions are conceptual and theoretical, and only 2 questions I can say those are problematic questions, but definitely with the help of less calculation and formula based you can easily solve it, right? Next, coming to the communication subject. So you can see here from many topics the questions have been asked in the communication subject. Okay, envelope detector is there. Regarding that, AM and DSBSC based, and peak frequency deviation of wideband FM signal for multitone. Okay, these 2 questions are of easy category. And coming to PCM, pulse code modulation, here SQNR in decibels and bit rate in megabits per second. Okay, so here this question is also easy category, right? Then expectation of a function or autocorrelation function, those 2 you have to calculate. Okay, regarding that, regarding expectation of a function and autocorrelation function, the question is belong to based on those 2 topics. Okay, this question somewhat tricky, that's why I have kept here tough category. And coming to entropy, it is an easy question, MSQ. And Hamming distance, mutual information, we can say it is a moderate, not that much difficult, but if you know basic, definitely you can solve it. Okay, that's why I kept those 2 questions under moderate category. And then MAP criteria, that means regarding probability of error calculation, this question is tricky, that's why I have kept in tough category. And the last question, graph between channel capacity and bandwidth, that is the dead easy question, dead easy. Okay, I have kept under easy category. So regarding communication, if you observe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions belong to easy category, and 2 questions I have kept under moderate, and 2 questions I have kept under tough category. Okay, next, the last subject with respect to EC gate exam, that is EMFT. So in EMFT there are 4 questions are there. So the topics are from these topics the questions have been asked. Here if you observe regarding these 2 questions are of easy category and these 2 questions are of tough category. Okay, if you observe in this particular year, the surprises are in general in EDC they will give more weightage, but here in this particular year they have given more weightage with respect to analog circuit. Okay, that is the reason they have given less weightage with respect to EDC, but definitely what are the questions they have given easily solvable, provided if you are having basics idea. Okay, and coming to the communication, definitely you are getting a good weightage. Okay, in the EC, E stands for EDC, or E stands for EMFT, and C stands for communication. Okay, so in this particular year, with respect to analog circuit and communication, they have given good number of questions, and weightage wise also they have given, right? Fine. Now here there is no single question from computer organization. Okay, right. So in general, like when they have introduced the computer organization topic in the GATE exam for EC branch, so once in 2 years they are asking. Okay, since in GATE 2024 exam it was already asked, so that is the reason in 2025 not asked. Okay, so based on the observation I have given this point, but definitely if they want to keep every year they can keep. Okay, fine. Yeah. So overally, whatever we have mentioned with respect to topic wise and the corresponding difficultness wise, now if you want to if we want to summarize with respect to each subject, which category with respect to difficultness, I mean to say with respect to each subject, you can observe, even though like in some subjects easy questions are there, moderate questions are there, tough questions are there, but overall if you want to conclude with respect to that subject, so whether it is easy side or whether it is difficult side, accordingly we have mentioned here easy to moderate or moderate to tough. Okay, so just observe, among all the 10 subjects of EC, like only 2 subjects like general aptitude and control system, those 2 come under moderate to tough, but remaining all the subjects easy to moderate. So that means by this okay, with the help of this one slide, at least you come to know the paper difficultiness. Okay, right, on which side the paper difficulty was there, whether easy side or moderate or tough. Okay, this one slide is going to give accordingly the conclusion point. Only thing, the conclusion point is based on how well you prepared also, of course. Okay, whoever prepared thoroughly, definitely this particular GATE 2025 EC paper is coming to easier side. But since they have given some of the questions like tricky and tough, okay, and majority of the questions other than easy, remaining questions are moderate, so overall we can conclude that easy to moderate category, okay, right. Now the conclusion points, what are the observation points are there with respect to GATE 2025 EC paper, that I have kept here. So here one of the surprise is regarding number of MSQs, around 14 questions are there, in GATE 2025 EC paper. So whatever the questions, majority of the questions they have given, you can easily solvable, provided if you are having basics wise clear. And with respect to 1 mark questions and 2 mark questions, most of the 1 mark questions they have given easy, and some of the questions are theoretical or basic or direct formula based questions they have given, easily you can solve in the GATE exam time. And few 2 mark questions seems to be lengthy, but those are not tough. Only thing, whatever the question they have given, sentence framing you have to understand, and what they have given and what you are supposed to calculate. Once if you got that much information, definitely you can solve it. Now more questions, as I mentioned earlier also, among all the 10 subjects, with respect to technical subjects, I mean to say with respect to electronics, okay, so analog circuits and communication. Okay, so from these 2 subjects more questions have been asked. In general, in communication, like EDC and analog together you are getting good weightage, and similarly communication and EMFT you are having good weightage. Okay, so with respect to overall, I mean to say analog circuit and communication you are having more number of questions. Definitely in maths you also are having good number of questions, and general aptitude as usual, like fixed number of questions, like 10 questions, 15 marks. Okay, right. And here overall, like as I mentioned earlier, this one slide is giving like the conclusion point, whether paper is easier side or moderate or tough. Paper is actually easier side. Okay, so that is the reason I mentioned here this GATE 2025 EC paper is going to be the very good motivation whoever going to write the GATE exam in the upcoming years. Definitely this paper is giving lot of motivation, and in fact I like this GATE 2025 EC paper a lot, because whatever the questions they have given, they have covered with respect to each subject. The kind of questions they have given, it is all flavor is there, like with respect to difficultness, easy, moderate and tough, and many of the questions they have given easy category, and some of the questions in general, like whoever preparing for EDC or communication or any other subject also, some students like may not expected that the kind of questions that they have asked. I mean to say very easy questions and silly questions, conceptual questions. Only the students whoever having the basics they can solve it. But whoever not having the basics, even though the question wise simple question, but they could have missed to score well in this particular 2025 EC paper. So that is the one great learning I can say. Whenever you are learning any subject, fundamentally you should be strong, and whatever the basics are there or whatever the concepts you have learned, you should be strong in order to apply those concepts while solving the gate questions or when you are practicing any kind of question with respect to gate exam point of view. Okay, right, fine. So overall, if I want to give the conclusion point with respect to the recent gate years with respect to EC paper, like let us consider gate 2023 EC paper. So there the paper level, difficult level is easy. Okay, with respect to 2024 EC paper, the paper difficulty was tough. We can say difficult or tough. Okay, now you can, like if we want to give the conclusion with respect to gate 2025 EC paper, so it is easy to moderate. As I mentioned earlier, it is easier side. Okay, and but since some of the questions are tough questions also there and lengthy questions they have given, so that is the reason overall conclusion point I want to give here, easy to moderate with respect to gate 2025 EC paper. So now conclusion is very simple. Like if you observe the cutoff mark with respect to gate 2025 EC paper and then gate 2024 EC paper, since I have mentioned here it is easy to moderate, definitely the cutoff mark will be in with respect to these two cutoff marks, in between it will be there. Okay, and coming to the ranks for the corresponding marks will be with respect to gate 2023 paper. You can consider accordingly, it will be there. Okay, because like when the paper is easy, many of the students there are chances many of the students can perform well. That is the reason. And one more thing, even though here paper is easier side, but still some of the questions are MSQ and some questions are like tricky with respect to sentence framing wise. So definitely because of that one, even the paper was easier side, but whoever couldn't attempted those questions correctly, or whoever might have done some silly mistake, definitely accordingly some students, even though they could have got good marks, but because of that some students might be getting less marks. Okay, so that's why overall with respect to these observations, now I am going to display with respect to gate 2025 EC exam regarding expected ranks versus marks first, and then we'll be discussing the cutoff marks also. Okay, right. So I hope all of you are eagerly waiting to know about these details. Now I am disclosing that particular suspense. I am revealing the suspense. Okay, right. Yeah. So just observe here. Here I have kept the data by considering gate 2023 cutoff marks and gate 2024 cutoff marks and ranks, by considering the difficultness of those two papers and by considering the difficultness of this paper. Accordingly I have kept. So just you can observe here, whoever going to get 80 plus marks, definitely the all India rank is going to be below 10. Okay, so whoever getting around 75 marks, the rank will be below 30, and whoever getting around 65 marks, the rank will be less than 100, that means under 100, and whoever going to get 60 marks, so the rank will be below 300, and whoever going to get 55 marks, the rank will be below 500, and whoever going to get 50 marks, rank will be below 1000. Okay, and whoever going to get 45 marks, the rank will be below 2000. Whoever going to get 40 marks, the rank will be below 3000, and whoever going to get 35 marks, the rank will be less than 4500, and whoever going to get 30 marks, the rank will be less than 6500. So here see, when the paper came like easy, difficultness wise easy, then definitely more number of students can attempt. But since there are the chances that since the paper came easier side, there are the chances to do the silly mistakes more. That is the reason you can observe here why I mentioned the number of candidates who are going to be around what marks. At least with the help of this slide you are going to get to know. Okay, so this particular slide is going to helpful especially for the students who are going to write the upcoming years. So if the paper if you feel that the difficultness wise like easy category, that time you have to increase the speed, you have to maintain the accuracy, okay, you have to maximize your marks in the GATE exam. Okay, that is a one great learning with the help of this particular slide for all the future GATE aspirants. Okay, right. Now I am going to reveal GATE 2025 EC expected cutoff marks. Okay, so here in general category the cutoff mark is going to be around 27. With respect to OBC or EWS, the cutoff marks is going to be 24, around 24. And coming to SC, ST or PWD category, the cutoff mark is going to be around 18. So here, as I mentioned earlier, by considering the difficultness with respect to GATE 23 paper and 2024 paper, accordingly I have kept the cutoff marks here. Okay, so definitely whatever the slide here with respect to marks versus rank and then cutoff marks here, whatever the slide we have shown, definitely whoever going to get around like by seeing these two slides, whoever already getting very good marks, okay, see whatever the slide here I mentioned, whoever going to get around that marks, okay, at least this particular slide is going to give a great happy moment, especially for the students whoever aspiring to get under 500 rank in the GATE 2025 EC exam. But even like whoever around 40 marks or around 30 marks, at least around what rank you are able to get, at least this particular slide is giving the information. And especially like after writing GATE 2025 EC paper, many of the students, even the paper was easier side, but many of the students might have thought that whether I can qualify or not, at least this particular slide is going to give that particular clarity. So if your general category, if your marks is around 27, definitely you are like you are going to get qualified. Similarly, with respect to other categories, what are the cutoff marks here I mentioned, accordingly you can just cross check. Okay, so whatever here I have mentioned with respect to marks versus rank and then expected cutoff marks, everything with respect to memory based questions that we have received, okay, with respect to GATE 2025 EC paper. So overall, if there may be slight change, if at all, if it is there, because after after getting the response sheet, okay, so accordingly, because as of now we don't know which question is 1 mark or which question is 2 mark, but based on the kind of questions, based on the kind of like topics they have given, accordingly we can assess whether it is 1 mark question or 2 mark question. So accordingly I have given mostly here. So definitely this is giving a great insight for many of the students, especially whoever written GATE 2025 EC exam. But whoever like performed very well and whatever the information I have shown here with respect to statistics, definitely whoever able to get whatever they have aspired and whatever they are able to get here, definitely they will be happy. But whoever like somehow other like based on whatever the marks versus rank I have shown or what are the cutoff marks here I have shown, so some people whoever couldn't get whatever the marks I have mentioned here or whatever the rank they might have expected, accordingly they are unable to, no issue, just have the patience, just wait for the response sheet. Okay, so most probably on coming Sunday or next week it will come. So after response sheet come, you people can evaluate like around what marks you have attempted correctly, etc. And then you can cross check because of what factors. See, ultimately one thing is important, like after attempting any exam, so whatever your strengths are there, whatever your weak points are there, or in which areas you need to improve, etc. So try to understand, because I have given complete analysis with respect to subject wise which question is easy category or moderate or tough, like that. So you yourself can assess what like whatever the preparation regarding the GATE 2025 exam point of view, how much efforts you have put regarding GATE preparation. So with respect to that, just evaluate yourself like whether you have put 100% effort or not, or how much effort you have put, or how many subjects you have studied. Now you can take the call, like what if you could, like I got to know from many students that like whoever could have prepared thoroughly and whoever could have put enough efforts with respect to GATE 2025 EC exam, definitely they could have performed very well in the same paper, right? So that is a great learning. So definitely all of you can assess yourself, don't get panic, just evaluate yourself, like what are your strengths, what are the areas you need to improve, accordingly you can check. And definitely there will be lot of other opportunities. Okay, so you keep continue the GATE preparation. Definitely whichever other upcoming opportunities are there in the upcoming few months, just try to apply for the various PSU jobs, etc., state level or central level government jobs, and accordingly with respect to GATE preparation, whatever the other possible opportunities are there, accordingly also you can apply, and definitely you can continue your GATE preparation also. Okay, right, for 2026 exam. Fine. Yeah. So once again I am giving all the updates. Okay, so whatever important updates I have told at the beginning, and once again I am discussing here. Whoever not yet joined our Telegram channel, so all of you can kindly join, and all of you can share this valuable information with all of your friends as well. Okay, right. And one more important update, as I mentioned earlier. So see, one important learning point, like whoever even though you have put good efforts but somehow there you couldn't performed well. So what I mean to say, whatever the target or whatever the aspiration you have kept, if you are unable to reach to that target or aspiration level, so don't get disappointed. Try to enroll at our IMS GATE Academy for live online program. So definitely you can maximize, like you can easily reach your target if you can enroll at our IMS GATE Academy. Okay, so for more details you can contact to any of these two numbers. Our counselors will discuss in detail. And one more important update, whoever not yet joined for zero fee program at our IMS GATE Academy, so those students can join, and you people can check regarding our video lectures and then the kind of test, and then you can see the GATE 2024 paper along with the solution, and then you are getting one personalized mentorship session also, so that you can discuss in that particular session, and after that you can take the call. Okay, right. And because 1 year if you can continue your GATE preparation, definitely your rest of the life you can make it beautiful. Okay, so that is a conclusion point from this particular session, right. And not but not the least, as I mentioned earlier, so here at our IMS GATE Academy we are going to conduct national scholarship test on 23rd February, right. So the exam timings will be 10 AM to 9 PM. The duration is going to be 30 minutes. So based on your marks you are getting, based on the percentage of marks, according to the scholarship you are going to get here. So this particular valuable information all of you can kindly share to all of your friends and juniors who are going to target for GATE 2026 or 2027. Okay, right. Yeah. So as I mentioned earlier, so these are our GATE 2024 achievers. Okay, at our IMS GATE Academy. Here in this particular slide we have kept only few, but we are having so many. Okay, so similarly whoever performed very well and whoever going to get very good result at our IMS GATE Academy in GATE 2025 exam, so those students list also we will be putting in one of the after getting GATE results, definitely we will be putting in the upcoming YouTube live sessions. Okay, on this particular PPT. Okay, fine. So that's all in this particular session. I hope whoever having after writing GATE 2025 EC exam, whatever the doubts or dilemmas you people might be having, I hope with respect to this particular session all of your doubts might have clarified. But still whoever, as I mentioned, whatever the tips I have given in this particular video, accordingly you people can analyze, and whoever able to get very good marks or very good rank, accordingly you can keep continue with preparation with respect to interview point of view. Whoever aspiring to get PSU job, or whoever want to get MTech in top IITs or top IITs, okay, top IITs or IISc Bangalore, so accordingly you can prepare for interview point of view. And with respect to NITs or any other college, so there won't be any interview and all. So definitely whoever got rank wise higher, whoever getting rank wise higher, accordingly no need to worry. As I mentioned earlier, whatever the tips I have given, accordingly you can follow. And definitely all of you can stay tuned and subscribe our YouTube channel. So whatever the upcoming videos are there, definitely it is going to helpful for each one of you. Okay, so just subscribe our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon so that you won't miss any single video. So definitely you people can decide what path you have to prefer in the upcoming 1 year. Okay, so thank you everyone.